Welcome everyone to this video where I'm going to be talking about 8 things I would have done differently if I could start my trading again. If I could go past in time, this is exactly what I would have done to save myself some time and to hopefully get through the learning curve fast. The first thing that I would have done differently is that I would have actually went through and learned more about different trading styles and different markets before I went into day trading. The reason behind that is that when I joined day trading, I actually started it by getting into crypto. And I spent a few months learning how to trade Bitcoin, how to trade Ethereum, how to trade the crypto markets before I actually realized that the stock market exists. I was that dumb. I didn't even know that the stock market existed. I mean, I knew that it existed, but I didn't know that anyone can actually get into it. I thought that you need a specific license or legalization to trade the stock market. And when I realized that anyone could actually trade the stock market, I dived deeper into it. But again, I didn't know about futures, I didn't know about options, and who knows, maybe my path would have been different if I had known about them, and maybe I would have chosen something differently that could have been more profitable than what I'm doing right now. The second thing is that I wasted a lot of time learning to swing trade before I actually realized that with the capital that I would be starting with, swing trading would be more useless to me. And I realized that with the small amount of money that I want to start with, day trading could actually be more profitable to me, because I saw a lot of people that are turning a $500 account into a $500,000 account. Obviously, it's not that easy, and it's nearly impossible for a beginner to do so, but at least if I'd learned more about different markets and more about different trading styles, maybe I would have saved myself a few extra months to directly dive deep into what I want to learn. I've been trading for 6 years now, and it took me around 3 years to become consistently profitable and to make trading for a living. But honestly, I believe that it could have been way faster. And it would have been faster if too I would start learning one specific strategy. When I started trading so many different styles, so many different strategies, from an opinion range breakout to a bull flag to a bear flag to head and shoulders pattern to momentum playouts, volume price analysis. And I spent, I think, around 3 to 6 months literally jumping from one strategy to another. And that's totally normal if you understand different market stages. One of the phases that a beginner usually goes through is an exploration phase. The exploration phase is the phase where you learn more about different trading styles and jump in from one strategy to another. But you could do it in kind of shorter time of period. Rather than focusing for 1 month trading the head and shoulders pattern, then another 1 month trading the bull flag or a bear flag, then another month reading the tape and the level 2, and wasting almost a whole year jumping from one place to another. You could actually learn more about different strategies, watch multiple webinars, read multiple lessons, read multiple books at the same time, try to find what you learned in these books and videos while watching the market real time. This way you'll understand more about the market, you'll understand more about the market structure, and then it will be easier for you to decide what strategy you actually want to start focusing on. And once you pick that one strategy or two strategies, I would recommend that you move on to step 3 and stick to the demo account for as long as you can. There is literally no point jumping into a live account and burning all your cash, because that's exactly what's going to happen. I have mentored over 100%. Honestly, not a single person of the people that I've worked with privately became consistently profitable from the start of trading. Every single one of them who started trading in their live account either blew out or lost a huge amount of cash. So why wasting your real money when there is a simulator with fake money that's offering you data of a real-time market? Practice trading in the real-time market but with fake money. And by the way, for those who don't know, you can check tradingterminal.com, and we also do offer a free trading simulator that you could use to practice your trading, because anyone can start day trading for free. There is a lot of education in our YouTube channel. There is a lot of education and courses and learning material in our tradingterminal.com that you could go through, learn, and then practice it in the free simulator that we offer. So why spend money for learning in the beginning at least, and why spend money for practicing when you could at least give it a try, see if it's actually something that you want to continue deeper and start taking seriously, and only then you could move on to step number 4, and that maybe find a master to guide you. You could either find a trader who is already consistently profitable, who's already spent years and years of trading, and ask them to help you and share with you the knowledge that that they have learned through all these years. And obviously in a month or 2 months of discussing all the nuances with your trading mentor, you will not become as profitable as they are, right? But I can guarantee that will decrease the learning curve. In fact, there is even no need to find a trading mentor. You could just simply join a trading community with a lot of traders in it, check the trading material, find a trading buddy, and try to decrease your learning curve by studying few of the things that actually work. Because guys, it took me around 2.5 years to find a strategy that finally helped me become a consistently profitable trader. But I literally worked on this strategy from scratch. No general rules, no idea about it, started from A all the way to Z, sweating, journaling, backtesting, trading, adjusting, readjusting, adding more rules, removing rules, and it took me 2.5 years to get it to where it got today. Now the question is, why trying to invent something totally new when there are already a lot of things that actually working? Pick one of the things that suits your personality, that actually makes sense to you, and then start readjusting, because readjusting a strategy is way easier than inventing a strategy. Because when you get into the market, you have no idea about how the market works. Pick something that actually works, pick something that makes sense to you, and then dive deeper into it. And next, I would recommend that you guys focus on the process, and that is step number 5. A lot of traders, when they get into the market, they focus on the money. They don't focus on the process. And trading in demo would actually help you focus on the process, because in demo, whether you are making a $10,000 a day or you are making $10 a day, it doesn't really matter. You have nothing in your hand, there is no cash. And then finally, when you are ready and when you see that your strategy actually works, and I personally recommend at least having 3 months of consistency in the demo account before jumping into their live account, try then doing exactly everything that you did in your demo account but in your live account. Focus on the same strategy, the same entry criteria, the same exit rules, the same risk management system. Because if it worked on demo, there is literally no reason for it not to work in your live account. And while focusing on the process, which is our step number 6, try to understand market structure. I bet every single one of you hear this saying, the trend is your friend. That's true, the trend is your friend, but the stock is not trending all the time. Market doesn't go straight up, it goes up in waves. And in fact, even in waves, it doesn't go forever up, right? There will be a moment where it's going to make a corrective wave for the continuation, or maybe even a full reversal. So what the hell is a trend? You do not need to focus on trend. What you need to understand is market structure. And in short, market usually goes through accumulation phase, advancing phase, which is trend, topping phase where the market goes sideways, and then a declining phase where it starts pulling back or maybe reversing. Now the issue is that these phases, they do not happen in order. And the issue is that sometimes one of them is being skipped for a long time. So you need to understand different market structures on different time frames so that you can finally understand what strategy you trade and which market phase it works better on. The next step I would recommend is journaling. This is really important. The first 6 months to 9 months, I was not journaling my trades. I used to just simply working on my strategy in my mind. Okay, I'll try doing that, then I'll try tweaking that, and I didn't have any statistics to back up all my ideas. You need to journal not only your entry rules, but you literally need to journal what is the best stop loss for this particular strategy. What's the best potential entry? What's the best exit? What's the best target? There will also be exceptions, when to enter, when to skip an entry, when to widen your stop loss, when to tighten it. But your journal is basically your trading bible. This is exactly where you have all your stats, what type of trades worked, what types of trade fails, why they worked, why they failed, and then you can gather your statistics and adjust them, and according to your journal, take your trading strategy to the next level. And final step is create a trade book. What's the difference between a trade book and a journal? A journal is all your past trades. That's everything that you did in the past, and that's everything that helps you improve your strategy and develop your trade book. Your trade book is basically your rules. Your rules starting from stock selection. After you selected your stock, you look for an entry, so it has your entry rules. When you get into a setup, you need to have an idea where you are going to place your stop loss, so it also has your stop loss options defined. And finally, it has your target for different scenarios. And honestly, the trade book is not only about a stop loss, a target selection, or an entry. It's also about your routine before you get into your trading. It's also about your risk management, about your general rules like a max loss for the day, when you should trade for the day. Maybe there are days that you should stop trading because of the fact that you are tired, exhausted, hungry, or maybe there could be any other reason. So these are a few of the things that I wish I'd known before I started trading, and if I went back in time and followed these steps exactly, maybe it could have saved me 5 times more than the amount of the time that I actually spent learning and developing my own strategy and finally getting to where I got right now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button, share and subscribe to our channel. Remember that we have a lot of free content that could actually help you become consistently profitable trader. Not guaranteed, but I know for a fact that it will at least decrease your learning curve. So that's it for today, guys. If you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.